Welcome to Brenties TV. So, yes, it's finally happened. Curb rash. See that? You know that feeling you get in your stomach when when your rim just hit the curb, and you hear that scraping feeling. I just felt my heart sink. But yeah, so what we're gonna do today, I'm just gonna show you a really quick fix to get it looking pretty nice. Actually, I'm gonna give the wheel a bit of clean. Just get rid of all the dirt, and then we're gonna sand it, and then we're gonna spray it, and yeah, they will see the finishing, the finish. See how it comes out. Okay, see you in a bit. So give it a nice clean, just so to make sure that got rid of all the grease and the dust and that sort of stuff. When I clean this bit, I'm gonna mask it off just to make sure that the spray don't catch on my paintwork. I'm gonna mask off some of the spokes as well to make sure when I'm sanding it, I don't accidentally damage areas that I don't really need to sand. So that's it in terms of cleaning. Try not to get any any of the spray on my calipers or on the inside of the wheel. Basically, don't want spray wherever it's not to be sprayed. So I'll just try to protect that. Just put some paper inside that will catch any stray. Yeah, that should be fine. So I've got 4 different grades. We've got the 60, the 100, 150 and 200. I'm going to start with the 60. I may skip the 100 and 150 and go straight to the 220 for a smooth finish. But I'll start with the 60 to get rid of some of those deep scratches like in these areas. Gonna go with the 100 grade now. Just to start smoothing things out. I was just going to jump to the 220, but I thought let's take it down in stages. Probably for people who want to take it down in stages. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so I think that's pretty nice. You can see a slight indentation there. It's not, let me just bring it up a little bit closer. We can have a closer look. Just ever so slightly there, you can see that, but that should be filled in with the spray when we start to spray that. So if you have a closer look at that, I think that's alright. We can start to mask off and then start to spray. So I've got the black alloy wheel paint. I'll put the description, I'll put the link to the description where you can get it from. Let's go. To dry. Looks better already. And then we will put another coat on. So I waited about 15 minutes. So I removed some of the tape from this area just so I can get better blending between the bit that I'm repairing and the bit that don't need repairing. So let's do another light coat. See those lines disappearing now as it gets filled in with very thin layers of paint. Okay, so we're going to leave that to dry for another 15 minutes. That's the second layer. Now that's been drying for about 15 minutes. Let's do third coat, coat number 3. Right, leave that to dry for another 15 minutes. Okay, so let's put on coat number 4. getting any lines. There we go. So leave it to dry again, another 15 minutes. That was coat number 4. Right, so this is going to be the 5th coat. I think I'll probably put on about 6 coats and stop. I think it looks fine, but we'll see. Let's put on number 5 and see. There's a couple of areas that I need to make sure I'm building up properly. So this area, just here and a little bit there, just need to make sure I'm building it up properly. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to see the lines now. So I'll let that dry for another 15 minutes and then we'll probably end with coat number 6, then we'll get some lacquer on there. Let that dry for another 15 minutes, then we go to the final step. So after that last coat of paint, I just put a couple of sheets of that paper towel just to prevent it from gathering a lot of dust. It's a bit windy outside, so if you're doing it outside, it's probably good to get a couple of sheets so you can roll it down after each coat to just cover it. Just ensure it's not touching the area that you're spraying. If you tape it to the fender above, it should miss the area, given that the fender has a little overhang over the tires anyway. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just roll up the couple sheets of paper and then just see what it looks like. Then if it's okay, then we just add the lacquer. So this is what I found after looking at that final coat. I think probably got a little bit too happy with the paint, probably got a bit impatient. I think coat was perhaps a little bit too thick in that area, so we have starting to run, so we see some imperfection. So unfortunately that's what you get for being impatient. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to try and hasten the drying process. I'm just gonna use a hairdryer just to dry just that area, and I'm gonna use the finest grit, the 220 sanding block, and just smooth that area out, just that section where we got just these imperfections there, and then try to level it off and then apply some more coat to that. So I'm not going to take you through the process, I'll probably just speed this video up. So let's just see how we get on. That's nice. But I think I can still see a little bit of imperfection there. I think what I might do, yeah, I think I'll give it a bit of rub. That's just because I know it's there, it's just me. I think for most people it's going to be perfectly fine, but I'm gonna cut here, sand it down a little bit more, dry it, sand down a little bit more, put on a couple of coats again, then I'll come back and then show you what it looks like before I put the lacquer on. Okay, so bear with us. So that's looking a lot better. So I just sanded it, put a few more coat of paint on there, and we're back in business. So now that it's dried, it's been drying for a while, just gonna put the lacquer on it. So I'll put the link to this product in the description section so you can see where I got it. So I'm going to use about 3 coats of this. Yeah, that's nice. No, I can hardly see where the original damage was, to be honest. But yeah, let me get this dried a little bit. Just using the hairdryer just to make sure it doesn't run. Would have been different if the wheel was flat, but when you're doing it on the car, you know, it's likely to run. So I'll leave that for a bit to dry, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. So that's the finished product. Looks 100 times better. So just clean my rims up a little bit. Quite a nice day for that. If I just come out, just put it out a little bit to see how it looks from that distance. So just like that. So I think it's a job well done, and that's a wrap, people. So I'll say like, comment, share, subscribe, comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.